Hi, my name is Hongyi Zhang. Today I'm going to introduce a simple blackjack game that I built in MATLAB using programming. The game lets two players draw cards, decide whether to hit or stand, and then automatically evaluate who wins. I will explain both how to use the game and how the game controller cards works, and how the game is played. This game is a simplified version of blackjack. At the beginning of each round, both players automatically receive two cards. Player take turns, player one goes first. You click start button and hit button and send button. Now it's the player two's turn and player two hit button, send button, and it will stand player one wins. And on your turn, you have two choice, draw one additional card, and stay and stop drawing and pass the turn to the next player. If the if any player's total goes over 21, that player pass and the game ends. After both players finish their turns, the program compares their totals and decides the winner. And how the game controller class works. Uh, this is the game controller, and there's a property section. The text, text is used to draw cards. P1, P2 is represent the two-player object, and P1 turn keep the track of whose turn it is. Game over tells the program whether the round has finished. And this is constructors, game controller, then the start round is to starting a new round, and he draw card, and stand is end of your turn. This is for end your turn, the switch to play to and end the game. And evaluate is decide the winner, use if and else if to decide which one is winner. And that's all. 结束了。
So like next, I will talk about like the code view of the MATLAB apps. So like here we can see it. So the app class begin with line class defined like AggieBlackJackDuel smaller than like AppLab apps app base. So this is the beginning. It means the app inherits from the app base, which provides built-in functionality for creating and running MATLAB apps. So the inside class the code view is like divided into the three major sections. So one is public property and next private game logic property. So the final one is callback function. Um, so let's see here, like we do it like we do it in here, like we can see it, like everyone we need to like have a name and name the button, so we can like touch the button and do this job. So this is variables store handle to interface objects, and the code uses them to update text in on screen. Uh, okay. Next is here. Like we can see, like it is we can see like it is very important. The app does not contain the blackjack rules itself. So instead, it creates a game controller object and relies on it to run the game. So the apps is just the front end, and game controller is back end engine. Next, we'll talk about the startup here. Start. This is like we can add a callback, and here both is we can add a callback. So this function executes automatically when the application launches. It creates a new game controller object so that the game state is ready for before any button is pressed. And let's see back the front of it. So like the update UI. So this helper method like refreshes everything the user see. Like we can see the app1, app2, like here. So this displays both players' cards and their total. Then the master check the game state. So like if the game is over, like they will show the result. Otherwise, it will show like whose turn it is. So this function is essential because every button, like press update the game, and the UI must immediately reflect the new state. So the final one, the button callback function, like I see, say before, like here we add the callback to do it. So like this like is 3 or 4, like this for callback function directly control the game by calling method from like game controller. Like start point, like we all like type start point and the game will start. So this reset the dash and deal with 2 cards to each player. And the game here, like we can see this draw 1 card from the current player. If player boss like game controller set the game over flags. Also here, like if like player 1 stands, the turn switch to player 2. So if player 2 stands, like the round end and the winner can be evaluated. So that's all. Thank you. OK 了，
可以，那结束发给他。
我得看他到哪儿去了，你知道吧？我都不知道他到哪儿去了。那视频会下载到哪里去啊？
你看那路径，
文件夹为空，牛逼兄弟，牛逼！
So from my first from my first file for the deck class, the first part of the code defines a deck class which represent a standard deck of 52 playing cards, and instead of storing each card's suit and rank separately, the card is simply represented by the integer 1 through 52. When a new deck object is created, the constructor calls the reset method, which shuffle the card using MATLAB randperm52 function. And this will be ensured that every time we start the game or run out of the card, the deck will randomize like a real shuffle deck. The deck class also can keep track current position using the property index. Every time player draws a card, the deck returns to the next level and increase the index. If the index goes to beyond like 52, it means we can have like we are used every card. So the deck will automatically reset and reshuffle itself. This allows the game to run it like smoothly without manually checking the empty deck. And my second file, which is player.m, this class stores the card belong to a player using a property called hand, and which starts as an empty array. And then the card is drawn from the deck. The add card method simply append the card to player's hand. And the most important function in this player class is get total, which calculate the player score based on the value of the card. And the coding is used a static method called card value to convert a number from 1 to 52 into a blackjack value. And the card is rank 11, 12, 13 represent Jack, Queen, and King. These are assigned value of 10. Rank 1 represents the ace, which assigned to initial value of 11. The code then checks the special ace rule if the total is over 21, but player has an ace counted as 11. The program converts that ace to a value of 1 by subtracting 10. So this logic continues the score is safe or all ace have been adjusted. So that's what I got for these 2 files, and the next person will continue to explain more about this game and other files.